Hello, welcome. Yeah, let's dive into the things. To do so, I will change my code editor. I will close the README. Yeah, this is what we see here. We see this div. Welcome to this course. I will start a little bit boilerplating now. The first thing I would like you to do is to create a new folder. To create a new folder and name it components. And inside the components, I want you to create a new file and call it app. And here we are doing our boilerplate now. I think you should be used to it at this very moment. It's no problem to type it very often, because if you're typing things often, then you will get really used to them. So we import React, we're creating a class named app, we're extending the component. And from here, we don't need a constructor yet. We will call the render function. And here we are saying, let's say we're providing a div. And this div is containing an h4 or whatever you like. And yeah, it says hello. Oops, sorry. And then it says hello to Zookeeper. So we need to export the class, export default, the app, and inside of our index.js, we are going to import it. We are going to import app from directory and then components, from components, and here we go to app. So what we do now is we don't want this here to be here, but we want to be app rendered inside here. And I will make it look a little bit better. So I will provide a class name of container here. And I will name it app container. And then I will go inside my style, my index.js, and here I will make use of my app container. Was it with underscore? No, it was with dash, with app container. And as you have seen in the last section, I really like to provide a min height to make the thing actually visible. So I will give it a min height of 100 VH. And I will say the background color, I will set it to white. I will write it, but you can also do it like this. Okay, let's check it in the browser. We need to, we've forgotten one thing. Here's app, we rendered it, we exported it. So what's going on here? Why isn't it showing up? Nothing returned from render. Guys, I'm so sorry. I guess you took the mistake. I clearly need to wrap my JSX inside a return function I showed you, but I think this was a really helpful error message. App, nothing was returned from render. And if we are able to read these messages, I was very fast by fixing this, by adding the return. So if I reload now, yeah, this is what I like. I want to see now is hello to Zookeeper. So, the next thing we will do is that we will improve our index.js to make use of the reducers. But let's start with the reducer first. As we have seen in the reducer, the reducer is, I want you to create just a new folder here and call it reducers. And inside this reducer, this reducers folder, I want you to create a new file named index.js. And what are we doing here? We are importing the first thing from Redux, and this thing is combine reducers. Combine reducers is a function that allows us to flatten or to combine, it's a speaking name, to combine the reducers for us. You know, we can have multiple reducers imported here, like reducer 1 from, and import reducer 2 from, and so on. And we could have a whole bunch of reducers here, like even more, you know. It could, in the end, this file could look like with reducer 3 and so on and so on. And this allows us to provide something. What we want to do is we want to export something like a rootReducer. So this is what we want to achieve. And to export something, we clearly need to tell that we need to create it first, right? Otherwise we could not export it. So I will declare a const of rootReducer, and now look at the syntax. This is how we use the combine reducers function. The combine reducers function is a function, and inside it there is an object. And for now, to make anything work, I will make use of state and say state is state with an empty object, and it returns state. Because we don't have, because we are not having a reducer now, right? Oh, sorry, I'm syntactically wrong. Okay. I need to provide this as argument. You know, this is our function. So end state is per default an empty object. And this is our param, and it returns a state.